Welcome back to Alan's Trains and the final frontage for Bishopton Lane. This is Timpson's Shoe Repairs. I started the plans in 2023 and this shows the layout of where all the buildings are. In this case I did all of the Inkscape drawings and then put it through a cutting machine and then assembled the frontage complete with the sticky label windows and the acetate back. But this acetate was replaced with a hard plastic, so it gave a bit of stability to the frame. I also added the front door and again sticky label method for the acetate. This is the frontage in place and this is trialing it just to see what it looked like. I still had the bay window to fit, I still had the roof to finish off, and basically it started to look as I expected. For the roof tiles I printed out as I'd shown in the previous video, and then these made to look like individual roof tiles, which I think was a big improvement. This was the finished set of buildings alongside Guthrie's taxis, which I'd built previously. So this is the full row on Bishopton Lane that was fully demolished. These are the shops in place, and this is the back of the building, and unfortunately there is a problem here. When I placed the building on Bishopton Lane, the road was too narrow, so I had to move it back. I then found that by doing that, it was too close to the retaining wall at the back of the building. The row of shops was also in the wrong place. It was too far down Bishopton Lane, so I needed to move it to this end of Bishopton Lane. I removed the top of the wall and the walkway and the stairs down to the road below. I also built a new retaining wall and put that into place with some struts to keep it in place. I then constructed the roof of the tunnel below, and this is where the row of shops would sit on. These few photos show how much room I gained at the back of the shops, and that would allow me to put yards in for the Ideal Decorations, the pub, Timpson's Shoe Shop, Fells Engineering and Guthrie's Taxis. This is how I added the backyards. First a drawing in Inkscape, then cut out on a cutting machine. Then assembled with parts at the back for rigidity, and you can see the actual size of the building there. And then I added the wraparound material from the front and any that would be seen at the back, the tiled roofs on the sheds at the back, and then I added the tin roofs, then the roller doors and sliding doors, and finally some odd bits and pieces. And this is what the building looked like when it was finished. Once the buildings were in place, I was pleased to see that they matched the other side of Bishopton Lane and weren't too far out of location. The buildings on the other side were demolished along with this section of the town, apart from the first three buildings on the left hand side on the opposite side of the road. And so after working on this project for quite a long time, it's nice to see it in place on Bishopton Lane. Thanks for watching and hope you can subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.